years, I've considered making my own because I have very particular interests, very particular triggers that make my brain happy. That's one way to put it. So, I've decided to bite the bullet and finally get my own channel so that I can express what I think sounds good. And then hopefully you reciprocate. I almost knocked my monitor off my desk. Oh no. Let's get into it. So, to start, I have a pretty simple trigger here. It is a breadboard, an electrical breadboard with 10, count them 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 10 little switches, little buttons. And these buttons are of the type to have a very shallow travel distance. And therefore, when you push them down, they sound like bubbles. But this is one of those sounds that I don't see represented very often. This kind of bubbly sound. Which is a shame because it's one of my favorites. And it's a sound that I've replicated in many different forms. One of which I'll show you here in just a moment. Another hole I've noticed in the ASMR space is that there's not a lot of untainted content, I should say. There's a lot of suggestive content that you can find very easily, and that may very well be tingly. But there's not that much content that is solely tingly. Maybe suggestive as a second. It's pretty rare. You have to agree with me. So, that's a gap that I've noticed and that I think I could fill to some extent. Especially now that Raleigh and Snowball are gone, rest their souls. They were some of my favorites. But in the modern day, I love Tapper, though he doesn't really upload anymore, at least not that often. And Remachi Mapachi, very good ASMR artist. Rivet Raccoon in Spanish, that's what it translates to. is one of my haptic toys. It's a Lautie Beetlecrash in copper and stainless steel. I haven't polished it up today. I was just thinking that polishing it up would have been a good idea, but alas, I did not. So it looks a little drab brown, but when you polish it, it looks really pretty and pink. Oh, it's so good. But listen to how it sounds. It's a very good trigger. Good fun, too. So, next I have this here paper towel cardboard tube. And I've tried putting it in my maw before. But the thing with this is that it's kind of difficult to actually see the microphone. It does sound pretty alright though. Although I don't know if it sounds much different than just speaking normally, so you'll have to let me know what you think about it. Rather, I think it makes good tapping sounds. And one secret sound I will get into in a bit.
I apologize for being so ADHD with the tube. I'm sure I'll mellow out eventually, probably, hopefully. You heard nothing. Next, I have my outdoor Footpaw. This is the paw that I wear outside when I go in as much of my suit as I can. I have a full partial, so I have a head, hand paws, arm sleeves, a tail, and feet paws. And these are one of those aforementioned feet paws. love the way that my maker does these feet paws, because if you take a look, they have like tire markings on them. You see that? These little tire markings. So I think they're made of tire, which is really innovative because tire, lasts a long time. I could also be completely wrong. Feel free to correct me. But whatever the material is, wherever it came from, it's really good to tap on.
second time recording this because the first time I forgot to press record on the microphone, but the camera was fine. Or rather, I did press record, but it didn't register because something's up with the SD card or some shit, so I had to plug it in to the computer and record just as an audio interface. But yeah, that's all. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. That means the world to me. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you think I could do better. And if you like what I do, then you know all the appropriate interaction words, buzzwords that I could say, but you already know them. So, no point.